Hi there, and welcome to Juicy Celeb Talks. Oprah should proceed with caution because she's recently rubbed a lot of Hollywood specialists the wrong way. There are rumors swirling that Oprah has been enabling Diddy's crew, which 50 Cent has vocally criticized. But the controversy doesn't stop there. It turns out there are more victims of Oprah's actions than previously thought. According to 50 Cent, Oprah has not only disrupted the careers of black artists but also played a role in shady dealings with Diddy. This could signal the beginning of a long and turbulent period for Oprah as those she's wronged start to speak out. Given Oprah's influential status, it would be expected that she navigates her interactions with more care. Yet she appears to have engaged in a dangerous game, and now it seems like it's all catching up to her. 50 Cent claims Oprah essentially took money from people by tarnishing their reputations. Despite his notorious trolling persona, his grievances with Oprah are serious. His issue with Oprah stems from her support of certain documentaries which he believes unfairly target black artists. Oprah has been relatively low-key in recent months, but 50 Cent is determined to bring her actions to light. She now faces a barrage of allegations, suggesting she has been involved in numerous scandals that should have ended her career. Not only has she stayed on top, but many of her scandals have been buried so deeply that most people are unaware of her controversial activities. However, 50 Cent is done with her antics and is exposing what she's really like. If there's anyone in Hollywood you don't want to antagonize, it's 50 Cent, known as one of the biggest trolls in the industry. He has held grudges for years and is relentless on social media when it comes to calling out his enemies. Beyond his trolling, 50 Cent is also a champion for black justice. He's one of the first to speak out when a black artist is wronged, often offering support and taking action. He even pledged to donate proceeds from a Diddy documentary he's working on to victims in South Africa. This isn't the first time 50 Cent has stood up for others in the industry. He notably supported Monique when Oprah allegedly sabotaged her career. He was quick to offer Monique a role in one of his upcoming projects and promised to pay her what she deserved, a stark contrast to Oprah's treatment. Oprah has a history of allegedly setting up black artists for failure. For example, back in 1998, she invited Toni Braxton onto her show after Braxton went bankrupt. Toni's financial advisors had misled her, leading to bad investments, but Oprah's interview made her look incompetent with money. Instead of helping her clear her name, Oprah made things worse by suggesting Toni should have been smarter with her finances. Despite agreeing beforehand that Toni would be able to explain her situation, Oprah's questioning made her look foolish and irresponsible. Toni later revealed how humiliated she felt, explaining that Oprah's behavior had a lasting negative impact on her career. Years later, Monique called out Oprah for her actions, highlighting that Oprah's treatment of Toni was part of a broader pattern of demeaning black women. Monique's own career suffered significantly after Oprah and Tyler Perry allegedly underpaid her for her role in Precious and expected her to cover expenses for promotional work. When Monique refused to foot the bill for these costs, Oprah used her influence to tarnish Monique's reputation, portraying her as difficult to work with and effectively blacklisting her in the industry. 50 Cent has consistently supported Monique through her struggles, showcasing his willingness to stand against powerful figures like Oprah for the sake of justice. He was also vocal about Oprah's attempt to smear his own reputation early in his career. In his book Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, he recounts how Oprah publicly criticized his lyrics for promoting sexism and violence, which prompted him to adopt a combative stance against her. Despite her powerful influence, 50 Cent wasn't deterred and even named his dog and cat after Oprah and her friend Gayle King as a playful jab. 50 Cent's current criticism of Oprah includes allegations of her manipulative use of her platform to discredit black artists. For instance, when Ludacris appeared on her show to promote his film Crash, Oprah shifted the focus to his music, grilling him about his use of the N-word. Ludacris felt ambushed and later criticized Oprah for editing out parts of his response to make him look bad. This incident highlights a pattern of behavior where Oprah seemingly uses her platform to undermine certain individuals, while presenting a different narrative to the public. The most damning allegation from 50 Cent concerns Oprah's relationship with Michael Jackson. Despite Jackson granting Oprah a rare interview in 1993, she later sided against him during the Leaving Neverland controversy, which painted Jackson in a negative light. Oprah's actions were seen as a betrayal by many, as she appeared to be leveraging her influence to cast doubt on Jackson's innocence posthumously. This, coupled with her previous associations with controversial figures like Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein, raises questions about her selective moral stance. Moreover, Oprah's connections to shady individuals have been a point of contention. She was notably close to John of God, a Brazilian spiritual healer later exposed for heinous crimes. When his misdeeds came to light, Oprah quietly erased her public association with him without making a formal statement, which many saw as an attempt to distance herself from the scandal without taking responsibility. These controversies suggest a pattern of selective outrage and moral grandstanding, where Oprah is quick to condemn certain individuals while ignoring or downplaying the misdeeds of those within her circle. This double standard has not gone unnoticed, with figures like Seal and Rose McGowan calling out her hypocrisy. Seal accused Oprah of being complicit in Harvey Weinstein's crimes, a claim that sparked further controversy when Seal himself faced allegations soon after, which some believe were a retaliatory move for speaking out against Oprah. The allegations against Oprah extend to claims of involvement in child trafficking, though she has vehemently denied these. In 2020, reports surfaced of her Florida house being raided in connection with trafficking accusations, which she dismissed as false and malicious. However, 50 Cent and others suggest that Oprah's connections to individuals like Diddy may implicate her in more nefarious activities. Dean Deal, a former bodyguard, claims that Oprah was complicit in Diddy's questionable behavior, allegedly recruiting young girls for his parties. Even Oprah's philanthropic efforts have come under scrutiny. Her school in South Africa faced a scandal when a male classmate was arrested for inappropriate behavior with female students. This incident, along with others, casts a shadow on her charitable endeavors, suggesting that even her most well-intentioned projects may have dark undertones.
Fans and critics alike are calling for a deeper investigation into Oprah's activities and associations. Many believe that her influence and connections have allowed her to navigate through scandals unscathed, but as more individuals come forward, the pressure for accountability mounts. The public's trust in Oprah has been shaken, and her legacy as a champion for Black excellence and humanitarian causes is being critically re-evaluated in light of these revelations. In conclusion, 50 Cent's allegations against Oprah highlight a complex web of power, influence, and controversy that challenges her public persona. As more industry insiders speak out, the image of Oprah as a benevolent media mogul is increasingly called into question. Whether these allegations will significantly impact her career remains to be seen, but it's clear that Oprah's reputation is undergoing intense scrutiny, and the truth behind these claims will undoubtedly shape her legacy for years to come. Oprah needs to be cautious, as she's been rubbing several Hollywood elites the wrong way lately. People have been calling out Diddy's crew for some shady activities, and 50 Cent is now pointing fingers at Oprah, accusing her of not only undermining black artists but also playing a dubious role in supporting Diddy. It's as if we're bracing for a backlash against Oprah, and trust me, it's going to be messy. The people she's been stepping on are starting to speak out.
You'd think someone as powerful as Oprah would be more careful about her alliances, but it appears she's been playing a dangerous game, and now it's catching up to her.
50 Cent claims Oprah has been damaging artists' careers while allegedly pimping for Diddy, setting the stage for a major fallout. He's spilling all the tea, suggesting that Oprah's actions have been detrimental to black artists, tarnishing their reputations and stealing their money. Despite his reputation for trolling, 50 Cent is serious about his issues with Oprah, especially regarding her support for certain narratives. Oprah has been laying low for the past few months, but 50 Cent isn't letting her off the hook. He's exposing her to some questionable behavior, and it's making her look worse than ever. This isn't surprising considering Oprah's history of involvement with some controversial figures in Hollywood. For years, rumors have circulated about her controlling influence over artists and her connections with Hollywood elites. 50 Cent is ready to expose everything, and Oprah won't come out looking good. Despite her reputation as a champion of black excellence in Hollywood, with her philanthropic efforts and self-made billionaire status, a different picture is emerging. More industry insiders are speaking up, revealing a darker side of Oprah that is both shocking and unsettling. 50 Cent's claims are just the beginning. He alleges that Oprah has been involved in numerous scandals that should have ended her career, yet she has remained on top. Many of these scandals have been so deeply buried that most people are unaware of them. But now, 50 Cent is fed up and is revealing the truth about what Oprah is really like.
Oprah has always had a reputation for supporting black excellence and giving back to the community. She has a girls' school in South Africa and is considered one of Hollywood's biggest philanthropists. However, as more people come forward, a different image of Oprah is emerging. The revelations about her are startling, and the more you learn, the more troubling it becomes. 50 Cent is not someone you want to cross paths with in Hollywood. Known for his relentless trolling and fearless stance, he holds grudges and goes to great lengths to make his point. Beyond his reputation as a troll, he is also a strong advocate for black justice. He is often one of the first to speak out when a black artist is mistreated, offering his support. For instance, 50 Cent promised to donate the proceeds from his Diddy documentary to victims in South Africa. He also publicly supported Monique when she was blackballed by Oprah. When Taraji P. Henson revealed that Oprah underpaid her for her role in the curious case of Benjamin Button, 50 Cent quickly offered her a role in one of his upcoming projects, promising to pay her what she deserved. According to 50 Cent, Oprah has a history of setting up black artists for failure, using her platform to make them look bad. Take Toni Braxton, for example. In 1998, after Braxton went bankrupt due to bad financial advice, Oprah brought her on the show and essentially threw her under the bus. Instead of allowing Braxton to clear her name, Oprah focused on her financial mismanagement, making her look foolish. This pattern of behavior is not new. Oprah has a long history of undermining black artists. Monique is another prime example. In 2009, after starring in Oprah's film Precious, Monique refused to participate in a press tour without additional payment. Oprah, using her influence, made sure Monique was blackballed in the industry, effectively ruining her career. Monique's battle with Oprah caused significant damage to her career, but 50 Cent stood by her, supporting her publicly and even attending her stand-up shows. He wasn't afraid to go against Oprah, advocating for Monique's talent and urging others to recognize her worth. 50 Cent has his own beef with Oprah. In his book Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, he revealed that Oprah intentionally turned him into an enemy after she criticized his lyrics on her show. He never got to appear on her show because she openly condemned his music, calling it sexist and accusing him of promoting violence. This prompted 50 Cent to retaliate by naming his dog Oprah and his cat Gayle King in a petty but pointed response. But 50 Cent isn't stopping there. He accuses Oprah of being manipulative, using her platform to make black artists look bad. Ludacris, for example, faced similar treatment when he appeared on Oprah's show to promote his film Crash. Instead of focusing on the film, Oprah grilled him about his music, leading to an edited interview that made him look bad. Ludacris later called her out for this on the radio. And this is just the tip of the iceberg with Oprah. 50 Cent called her out for tarnishing Michael Jackson's legacy. Despite MJ granting her a rare interview at Neverland Ranch, Oprah turned on him after his death, painting him in a negative light by interviewing his accusers. This seemed hypocritical, especially considering her close ties to known offenders like Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein. Oprah's connections to shady figures extend beyond Weinstein and Epstein. Remember when she promoted John of God, the Brazilian healer who was later exposed for heinous crimes? Oprah flew to Brazil to meet him and featured him on her show, only to quietly distance herself when his crimes came to light. She never issued a formal statement, simply erasing his presence from her platform as if he never existed. Various people have called out Oprah for her associations with questionable individuals. British actress Kadian Noble accused Oprah and Naomi Campbell of aiding Weinstein's predatory behavior. Rose McGowan tweeted about Oprah's hypocrisy, pointing out her support for Weinstein and Russell Simmons while claiming to champion justice. Even Seal hinted at Oprah's dishonesty, suggesting she knew about Weinstein's behavior long before it became public. Interestingly, Seal faced battery charges shortly after calling Oprah out, leading some to speculate about the timing and the influence Oprah wields. In 2020, there were reports that Oprah's Florida home was raided by authorities investigating human trafficking. Although Oprah denied these claims, 50 Cent suggests there's more to the story, implicating her in deeper, darker Hollywood secrets. 50 Cent also ties Oprah to Diddy, alleging she acted as his enabler, helping him recruit young women for questionable activities. This extends to her South African school, which faced its own scandal involving inappropriate behavior by a staff member. According to 50 Cent's claims, Oprah's involvement with men like Diddy, Weinstein, and Epstein is no coincidence. He suggests she has been enabling their misconduct, shielding them from repercussions. Despite numerous allegations, none of Diddy's friends have publicly condemned him, which speaks volumes about the power dynamics at play. Oprah can't call out Diddy because, according to 50 Cent, he has receipts on her. Fans have noted this pattern, calling for investigations into Oprah's connections to these men. Comments from fans indicate a growing mistrust in Oprah, with many believing she has been complicit in covering up for powerful individuals. Ultimately, the narrative emerging from 50 Cent and others is that Oprah is not the champion of justice she claims to be. Instead, she is seen as part of a corrupt power structure, protecting her interests and those of her powerful friends at the expense of truth and justice. Whether 50 Cent is telling the whole truth remains to be seen, but his accusations have certainly sparked a re-evaluation of Oprah's legacy and influence in Hollywood.